With Bennifer, look, it was a good experience, and I wish her and the children, who are smart and beautiful and wonderful, I wish them the very best.
That's it?
That's it.
You know, we became friends first, and then we developed this bond. We both understood where we were at that time in our lives, and we both knew nobody else understood exactly how we felt.
And then he leaves and goes to the bathroom for a second. And I'm just sitting there, you know, kind of just waiting, like on my phone, whatever, I text somebody, I'm with Alex Rodriguez. My girlfriend who knew him, I was like, guess who I'm with? Alex. Whatever.
She just is a deeply unpleasant person. J-Lo does not have a reputation for being a nice, normal person.
OMG besties! We're diving deep into the Bennifer 2.0 drama, and let me tell you, it's messier than my room after a weekend binge-watching session. So, word on the street is that Ben Affleck just had a full-on Hollywood meltdown over some steamy texts between J-Lo and A-Rod. Just when we thought Bennifer 2.0 was living their happily ever after, bam! Drama central. Apparently, Ben caught J-Lo texting her ex, A-Rod, late one night, and we're not talking about innocent how's the weather texts. Nope, these were allegedly all lovey-dovey and flirty. Can you imagine? Ben's there thinking everything's peachy, and then he sees his wifey chatting it up with her ex. Talk about a plot twist. Sources say Ben went full-on Batman rage mode. We're talking yelling, throwing things, the whole shebang. It's like a scene straight out of one of his movies, but this time it's real life, folks. Now, let's rewind a bit and spill the tea on how Bennifer became a thing in the first place. Picture this. It's 2001, and two of Hollywood's hottest stars meet on the set of Giggly. Yes, that movie. Sparks were flying, but plot twist, J-Lo was married. But fear not, because by July 2002, J-Lo gets divorced, and boom, Bennifer is born. These two lovebirds were everywhere. Red carpets, music videos, you name it. Remember that iconic Jenny from the Block video? That was peak Bennifer, honey. Fast forward to November 2002 and Ben pops the question. J-Lo described it as this super romantic moment in Boston with candles, rose petals, and a handwritten letter. Swoon. Everyone thought they were headed for happily ever after. But then, drama strikes. September 2003, they canceled their wedding just days before it's supposed to happen. They blamed it on too much media attention. By January 2004, Bennifer officially called it quits. Now, here's where it gets juicy. Just 4 months later, J-Lo marries Marc Anthony. Talk about a rebound. She even admitted later that Anthony came back into her life right after the Bennifer breakup. How's that for a plot twist? But wait, there's more. After Marc Anthony, J-Lo decided to spice things up with a younger man. Enter Casper Smart, her backup dancer. This guy was 18 years younger than her. Get it, girl? Then comes A-Rod. J-Lo and Alex Rodriguez started heating things up in 2017, and they were hot, hot, hot. These two were like Hollywood royalty, always looking picture perfect on the red carpet. They got engaged in 2019, and everyone thought this was it. J-Lo had finally found her Prince Charming. But then, COVID hit, their wedding plans kept getting pushed back, and rumors started flying that A-Rod was getting cozy with some reality TV star. Next thing we know, J-Lo and A-Rod are telling everyone they're better as friends. Yeah, right. We've all heard that one before. Now here's where it gets really wild. Before the ink was even dry on their breakup statement, guess who comes swooping back into J-Lo's life? That's right, none other than Ben Affleck himself. Bennifer 2.0 was born, and they didn't waste any time. By April 2022, they're engaged. Then they elope in Vegas and throw a big fancy wedding at Ben's place in Georgia. It's like they're trying to make up for lost time or something. J-Lo's been gushing about their second chance at love, saying they're older and wiser now. But honey, old habits die hard. Despite promising to keep things low-key this time, J-Lo couldn't resist sharing snippets of their love life on social media. She even posted parts of a super personal book Ben wrote for her. Talk about oversharing, but just when you think it's all rainbows and butterflies, bam! The A-Rod drama resurfaces. Rumor has it that J-Lo and A-Rod might still be in touch. Some sources are saying J-Lo's been trying to reconnect with A-Rod, and get this, she was allegedly spotted without her wedding ring. Now, A-Rod's not sitting around waiting for J-Lo to come back. He's moved on with some fitness instructor named Jacqueline Cordero. But here's the tea. Insiders are saying he feels like he dodged a bullet by not marrying J-Lo. Ouch! But don't go thinking A-Rod's all innocent in this. He's been dropping some shade too, saying J-Lo was too controlling. He even admitted to cheating on her. The drama never ends with these two. Now back to the current Bennifer crisis. After Ben found those texts, things have gone nuclear. He's reportedly packed his bags and moved out of their $61 million love nest. He's now shacked up in a $100,000 a month rental near his ex-wife, Jennifer Garner. Talk about awkward. Their public outings have been more uncomfortable than a middle school dance. At one of their kids' school plays, Ben was giving J-Lo the cold shoulder. They drove there together, but it was like they were strangers. And remember those cute red carpet moments? Yeah, those are history. Ben's been MIA from J-Lo's events lately. He skipped out on the Met Gala and was nowhere to be seen during her Atlas movie press tour. But the real kicker? The 2023 Grammys. That was a disaster. Ben looked like he'd rather be anywhere else. He was caught on camera looking all kinds of miserable, and people at home picked up on it real quick. It was like watching a train wreck in slow motion. J-Lo's been trying to play it cool, but sources say she's in denial about the whole thing. She's been putting on a brave face, but behind closed doors, it's a different story. Word is she's feeling pretty humiliated by the whole mess. Now, here's the million-dollar question. Can Bennifer survive this drama? With Ben flipping out and J-Lo in damage control mode, it's not looking good. Word on the street is that celebs are taking sides too. Some are Team Ben, some are Team J-Lo, and others are just here for the drama. Meghan McCain even had some choice words for J-Lo, calling her deeply unpleasant after J-Lo's appearance on The View. Apparently, J-Lo rolled up with an entourage bigger than Kim K's, acting all prima donna-like. Yikes, J-Lo's been leaning on her family during all this mess. Her mom and sisters have been her rock. And Ben? He's got his buddy Matt Damon in his corner. Meanwhile, A-Rod is feeling pretty smug about all this drama. Sources say he's kind of pleased to see J-Lo facing trouble after she ran off with Ben. Talk about petty. So what's the deal with Bennifer? Are they going to make it or not? Everyone's dying to know if this power couple can weather the storm or if they're done for good. Word on the street is things aren't looking too hot. Sources say they've been living separate lives since March and they're trying to sell their $6.8 million Los Angeles pad. If that's not a sign of trouble, I don't know what is. J-Lo's been trying to keep it together, but she's struggling. She even canceled her summer tour to focus on family matters. In her own words, she was devastated and heartsick about it. The poor thing's probably trying to salvage what's left of her marriage. Can you blame her? A fourth failed marriage ain't a good look, even for a superstar like J-Lo. And Ben? Well, he's not exactly Mr. Sunshine either. Word is he feels like he made a huge mistake and was under a spell. Ouch, that's gotta sting, J-Lo. But don't count J-Lo out just yet. She's still fighting to save this relationship, not just because she loves Ben, but also to save face. An insider spilled that she's desperate to save the relationship, not just because she loves Ben, but also to avoid the embarrassment of a fourth failed marriage. So what's next for Bennifer? Will they patch things up or call it quits? Fans aren't sweating it, and honestly, they're a little tired too. One said, "At this point, I roll my eyes when she describes her relationships. She says the exact same thing about all of them at the beginning." Ouch. Another fan went deep, saying, "The irony is that she says that her and Ben's new attempt was going to be private, and then she proceeded to use the second chance at love to get attention. She performed at her own wedding." Only time will tell what's next for Bennifer 2.0, but one thing's for sure, this Hollywood love story is far from over. Stay tuned, besties, because you know I'll be here to spill all the tea as soon as it brews. This is Hollywood after all, where happily ever after is never guaranteed, but the drama, that's a sure thing. You are watching Hot Gossip. Bye!